scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas,
Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll run here with a rookie. They'll get this to about the 38.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run once more with JCM. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 61 yards. And the Commanders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
To number 10, Tyreek Hill. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
21G.
Now Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And, you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
19-18. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 62 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All right, fellas, listen up. Go ahead.
On the handoff, it's Achane. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Here's Lane. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Ready.
Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 4.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They set up the screen. Achane has it. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
All right.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run. This is Hill. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
4-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 8-yard line.
Come on, 2. Watson, Oscar. Hey, 21 T8. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
In motion, the tight end. To the air goes Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the set.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. And now he's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins offense heading back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
Here's Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's Hill, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Now Hill. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Tua going to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
21G, 20. Watson, Oscar.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
On the jump.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second and 6.
Cougar 19.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
21 TA. 19. Solo left scat.
They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Achane gets it from the gun. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
That's going to be called foul water. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. County Lions.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, they obviously read man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
He made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Me.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go. 19 target. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ready? Bronco 80. County Lions.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for him. Krosky Merritt trying to bury it up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw here.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw caught by Achane. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it with Hill. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19, Cougar Knights, go.
Up the middle, Achane.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Achane.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Patterson's kick is good.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage. How would you say?
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. To throw is Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 yards. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Broncos.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Second and 10. A run inside, crossing Merritt. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Okay, ready?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Steady.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a play to applaud, because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down 24-17. A minute 50 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Now 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
Hill. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Here now, third down.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion, 19 tight, 19 tight, let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Hill.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Again, it's Achane. And some room to run now. There he goes, left side. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So now, after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 1st and 10. Daniels will give the Krosky merit. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run once more with JCM. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right through. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey, fellas. Oh. When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies. Oh. When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas. Oh. When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from the Superdome. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
They get 22 yards there. First down, New Orleans.
39-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
Line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target.
And 9 yards.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On the return, it's Hill. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
they'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made right at midfield. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Dolphins.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
28-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's 2. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19, 18. Go.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tag. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Back deep for Olave.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Chuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
They
yards.
get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Dolphins' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 6.
Here we go, set.
They'll give this to Kamara, running right, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Zach Steeler in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. To throw is Shuck. He's got room to roam. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9
The most
yards.
impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To the air is Shuck. Rolling to the left. That is caught. And the Saints are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Saints
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Now a designed run with Shuck. He will do it himself. He's in. touchdown, New Orleans.
The
now,
kicker
for the point
the
after.
extra point.
It's up and through. Saints will level things out at 7 apiece.
7.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Dolphins
Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Bailoa. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to give it to Achane. Yeah. Devon Achane. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. 12 teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll work this out to the 23. Cobb Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, Shaq. Liking 18.
Now shot. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team's got possession of the football. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 10. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On the ground, here is Gtowncapp. He's inside the 25, and he will go all the way. Gtowncapp, touchdown Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Dolphins 21, Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11.
70 Lions.
Throwing is shot. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Johnson.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Now Shuck on third down. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
10 at the 44-yard line.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
All right, go ahead, go. Come on, 2. Crack.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, team. Let's go. Hey. Get in.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, check. Ready, team. 20, TX. Step. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, here's Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now it's Tua, throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chuck Robinson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Ham.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a give to Achane, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready, 2 seconds. Ready, 2.
A shotgun snap for Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Tua Tagovailoa sacked. A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. All right, fellas.
A handoff is Achane heading left. Inside the 40. Devon Achane. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Escaping to his left. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Ready? Ready?
It's a give now to Camara. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Trader on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's shut. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot where he can get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Double one, hard, double one, hard. Rush in. Watch it up. Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Back to throw is Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
The Dolphins
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33.
It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That's brought in by Darren Waller. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Miami.
Get set. 32 Stingers. Out, out. East right, snug.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Good. Ready.
They'll run with Achane. And he's got another one. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the backs on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready? Go! Let's go!
On the give, this is Kamara. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
It's a loss of
Some
2.
defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lion.
Chuck. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll run. It's Kamara. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Sack! Let him go. 60 Bison. Go!
To the air is Shuck. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Go ahead. Get on.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Go ahead. Ready, team. Come on, jump. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go. Out.
Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through, and the Saints will get just a bit closer.
42, Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
All right, 32 stinger.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Room to run past midfield. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 55.
A big-time play for the Dolphins. 55 yards on the game.
First and goal.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
All right, fellas, listen up.
From the draw with Gtowncapp. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win.
Extra point, it is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will score. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go. Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Dolphins 48, Saints 21.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching, offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They're right here. Turbo 3, turbo 3.
run up the middle with H.M. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Once again, it's H.M. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
H.M., the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
from
and
the 32-yard line now. Here's second and 8. A run here with H.M. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Set. Ready. Hiking 18. Go.
Now Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, they leave Hill wide open. How'd they do that? And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
60.
Throwing is Shuck. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready, 2.
play fake. Now two in a throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Ready. 21G.
On third down, they'll go with Gtowncapp. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
3 and out.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with great field position up at their 45.
Here we go. 60 Eagle.
On first down, Shuck. That one into the hands of Hill. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Shuck's pass. Complete to Alvin Kamara. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. That one out wide for Kamara. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up third.
Really well
and
done
6.
here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. They had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he still has. Third down, give one of their best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with them.
Ready. Turbo wide, high.
Tua, give it to Achane. He's got room to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He surpasses Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards. Peterson did it in 2007. You have just watched one of the best individual performances in the history of the National Football League. On first and 10, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.